Don't forget folks, before we go any further, if you haven't already, please subscribe to the channel, like the video, ring the bell and all that jibber jabber, and thank you very much for supporting Invincible Asia. Using their genius of hacking surveillance equipment, overriding high-tech systems and disappearing into thin air, a criminal gang in Macau have been stealing millions in cryptocurrency from large companies and sending the local police on repeated wild goose chases. But when the police learn that the elusive and deadly Fu Longsheng, aka the Wolf King, is behind it all, they call upon the services of ex-officer Wong Tak-chung, a renowned legend of the force and expert tracker who can help catch this feared shadow. Together, along with feisty female agent He Shuguao, Wong and his team set out to bring down the wolf and his pups, but not without suffering some serious consequences along the way. I love this movie. An updated remake of Yao Naihoi's highly successful Eye in the Sky from 2007, which was produced by Johnny To, The Shadow's Edge sees superstar Jackie Chan return to work with director Larry Yang once again after the pair delivered the highly entertaining Ride On in 2023. And while I thoroughly enjoyed that heartwarming and beautifully made film, it's only fair to say that The Shadow's Edge is a completely different kettle of fish altogether. Think New Police Story meets Mission Impossible Ghost Protocol meets The Chaser, with the slick direction of any Johnny To action thriller and the intensity of Herman Yao's latest blockbuster efforts like Shockwave, Crisis Negotiators and Customs Frontline. Not since The Foreigner have we seen Jackie Chan as gritty or emotional as this, leading his team into a deadly chase of cat and mouse while trying to keep on top of his game, and he certainly does that. As Wong Tak-chung, Jackie delivers one of his finest roles of the decade, a character that is so good at his job, he makes Tom Cruise's Ethan Hunt of MI fame seem soft. Even when he is pulled into the action, this retiree doesn't hold back, no matter how much he is outnumbered. Once again, Jackie Chan delivers, and at this stage of the game, he really shouldn't have to. While many have heavily criticised or shunned his work over the past decade due to questionable choices, mixed roles and giving less experienced directors the chance to hold the reins, I've long respected his decisions and am under no illusions that we are going to get the same kind of films that he gave us many moons ago. In fact, I'm really enjoying that he has accepted these aging roles, playing the old father figure, the master and the retiree, etc. But perhaps it was the great Tony Leung Kao-fai that stole the show for me as the shadow known as the Wolf King, Fu Longsheng. Reprising his role as played in the original source material, Leung's involvement almost makes The Shadow's Edge feel more like a belated sequel of sorts, his name slightly changed and his nickname shifting from Hollow Man to Wolf King, or The Shadow obviously. Regardless, it works out either way, but I have to say that I have never seen Tony Leung Kao-fai look so terrifying nor play a character so intimidating. Of course, this isn't the first time both he and Jackie have shared the screen. The first was back in 1991 with the action thriller Island of Fire, co-starring Sammo Hung, Andy Lau and Jimmy Wang Yu. The twins effect too would follow that in 2004, although Jackie would only have an extended cameo here, and the following year we would see them star side by side in Stanley Tong's enjoyable action comedy The Myth. Both would later cameo in The Founding of a Republic in 2009, but it would be The Shadow's Edge that would truly bring them back together, and what an incredible reunion it was. Allowing both Chan and Leung the chance to flex their dramatic chops by shifting from aging old men to facing off against each other in the brutal finale, The Shadow's Edge sees them joined by a host of new and old faces, including cameos by the legendary Melvin Wong, this time starring in a non-action role as the Chief of Police. Similarly, action star Yu Rong-guang returns for a moment as Jackie's old partner in a flashback and father to rookie female cop He Shugo. Of course, Yu had starred opposite Jackie in Larry Yang's previously mentioned Ride On, and before that in Police Story Lockdown, The Karate Kid, Little Big Soldier and Shanghai Noon. Japanese martial arts star Kenya Sawada, who made his big screen debut in the brilliant Nipponese fantasy adventure film Sepang, also makes an appearance. Although a regular face of many Hong Kong action flicks, Sawada had starred alongside Chan in films such as Thunderbolt and Shinjuku Incident, and returns here to trade blows with the star as a mercenary for hire. While popular kung fu star Yu Xing pops up for a short burst of action alongside him, much of the focus is on the upcoming young stars of the future. Cineasia is one such actor, last seen in films such as Creation of the Gods 1 and 2 and Raging Havoc with Andy Lau and Nicolas Cage. A self-confessed fan of Bruce Lee and Jackie Chan classics, Xia takes on his biggest role yet as twin brothers Si Wang and Shi Ming, the latter of which plays the genius hacker of the Wolfgang. Joining this handsome crew of misfits is Wen Junhoi, better known as Jun from South Korean boy band 17, although he was born in China. Starring as a child actor in films such as The Pie Dog and The Legend is Born, Ip Man, as well as a host of TV series, Wen studied wushu after being inspired by Jackie as a martial arts actor. Here, as Hu Feng, he gets to put those moves to good use and looks great doing so as one of Fu's adopted sons. Wushu wonder and Karate Kid bad boy Zach Wang Zhenwei helps flesh out the crew, with The Shadow's Edge marking his 6th Jackie Chan movie after the aforementioned Hollywood hit, Kung Fu Yoga, Iron Mask, Vanguard and Hidden Strike. And finally, Chinese actress Wendy Shang Xifeng impresses in the role of pint-sized policewoman He Shugo, a troubled character who finds a new father figure in Chan's Wong Tak-chung. After making her debut as a child actor in the Jackie Chan produced film Wushu in 2009, Zhang went on to star in over 30 films and many television shows, proving to be one to watch out for and holding her own against the many great performers of the film as both a dramatic and action actress. Lang Yuting and Liu Wang Xiyi, who both starred together in Larry Yang's Mountain Cry, also co-star, with the former playing the role of the madam in charge of the control room and Wang as leading officer Wu Yaolei, delivering yet another strong role as he has done many times before in films such as Drug War, Shockwave, Double World and The Legend of the Cat Demon. While it does have some moments of comedy or decision making from characters that may have the average Western fan asking questions, these are very small hiccups in the grand scheme of things and nothing new to serious Hong Kong film fans like myself. If there was one thing that attracted me to this kind of cinema from the Far East, it was the simple fact that the filmmakers steered clear of that same old boring Hollywood formula. And while we see less and less of it today, it still puts a smile on my face when something out of the ordinary happens. Coming in at a whopping 142 minutes, The Shadow's Edge never bores and was genuinely one of the most exciting and intense crime thrillers I had seen in 2025. The hard-boiled fight action is handled by the talented Li Huang, Jackie Chan's stunt team member and brother to the equally brilliant Max Huang. Having worked with Jackie since Kung Fu Yoga in 2017, Huang has turned his talents to many great projects over the year, but none possibly as well as what he delivers here in The Shadow's Edge. Fast-paced, quick-cut and brutal for the most part, the fight action here will reinstate any doubt fans had in Jackie Chan movies and lays challenge to any of the amazing hardcore action thrillers from South Korea in the past 20 years. In fact, I sincerely hope that Larry Yang delivers more serious pieces like this in the coming years. Brilliantly made and gorgeously shot by Xian Tiantian, The Shadow's Edge also benefits from a fantastic score by Nicolas Herrera, a French composer who had also scored Benny Chan's Connected, The White Storm and Shaolin, as well as Larry Yang's very own Mountain Cry. Perhaps one of Jackie's strongest films in years, The Shadow's Edge is sure to become a firm favourite for many fans the world over, delivering another solid yet serious piece that can sit proudly next to titles like Crime Story, New Police Story, Shinjuku Incident, Police Story Lockdown, and The Foreigner, among others. Getting its physical media release across the UK and Ireland, courtesy of Cineasia from February 16th, The Shadow's Edge should not be missed. And be sure to stick around for the usual collection of NG shots as the credits roll, revealing a fun but tough shoot that highlights just how many stunts Jackie was still doing at 71 years of age. This, in turn, leads to a surprising mid-credit scene, which gets me excited that we'll hopefully see a sequel of sorts in the very near future. Overall, intense, Brutal and highly entertaining, The Shadow's Age is one of the most exciting Jackie Chan films in a long time and does not disappoint. So, thank you once again for watching another video here on Invincible Asia. To show your continued support, don't forget to subscribe to the channel, head over to my new merch store, or buy me a coffee via the link in the description below. Until next time, enjoy your Kung Fu, and I'll see you soon.